welcome back to my channel, and this is your March reading for anything spiritual. They're just general readings, so hopefully they'll resonate with you at some area of your life. Before we start, I'll just quickly go over the books. These are now available on Amazon. This is a love notebook, and there are plain pages with some lovely little love heart pictures in the bottom there. That's a great present if you know anybody whose birthday is coming up. We've got Mother's Day coming up. The Dream Journal. There's some information about dreams and different types of dreams, and then there are some areas where you can record your dreams. And then last of all, we've got the Tarot Journal. You won't have this grey line when you buy it, that's because it's a proof. We've got some information about tarot, we've got some tarot spread ideas, and then we've got some lined pages for you to record your tarot readings. Okay, Aries, I was sitting here getting ready for your reading. The books, by the way, are available on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. Now, I was asking what March will hold for Aries, and two cards fell out. You had the King of Cups and you had the Two of Wands. Now, the King of Cups is about listening to others. But the King of Cups, he's an emotional king. He's to do with balance between like emotions, and he's very creative as well. There's a fish in that card which sort of represents creativity. He sits there quite calm. The waters around him are quite calm, and it does indicate sort of a balance. So whether you need a bit of balance and a bit of calming in the month of March, and perhaps you need to listen to others and remain calm while you listen to others, that's perhaps what that's indicating. And the Two of Wands, we all know twos are to do with decisions, and the Two of Wands is looking, the ones either side, and it's like he's looking forward to the future, he's looking ahead. So it's about future success, and so it's kind of like listen to others, and you know, success will sort of follow. So I thought that was a lovely little message for you. So that's how I sort of concluded it. Listen to others and success will follow. Okay, Aries. And I thought the King of Cups, very much a bit like Aries really, because the King of Cups can listen for so long and bottle up emotions and then kind of, I won't say explode, but I kind of thought that's a little bit like an Aries. You know, Aries can kind of have that little sort of outburst, can't they? Okay, so we're just waiting for one more card to come out. I'm going to move that book out of the way because, right, let's have a look. We've got the Devil card. I'm going to put that there. And we have actually had two come out, so we'll put them both out. Okay, you've got the Devil card here. The Devil card are things that chain us, things that control us. You know, it could be our emotions. We're talking about balancing emotions and creativity. Do you have a lot of you know, emotions bottled up? Are you chained to some bad emotions, bad thoughts? Who knows? So the Devil is what is kind of controlling you, Aries, okay? Perhaps this is something that you need to take charge of, you need to take control of. You've got the Five of Pentacles. You've been feeling a bit pushed out, feeling a bit left on the outside, and you just wanted to get in. Okay, so somebody's been kind of pushing you out, Aries. Somebody's left you on the outside. You want to get closer. You want that close relationship. You want that happiness with the Two of Cups. You want to get back with the person who's kind of pushed you out, okay? Could be a love relationship, could be a family member, could be a friend, but you feel like you've been pushed out. You've got this bottled up emotion. You need to balance your emotions. You need to balance your creativity. You've probably noticed that you've got lots of things going on in your mind, lots of things you want to get out. This creativity is bottling up there. You've got the Seven of Cups, and that shows lots of opportunities, lots of ideas. So there's all of this stuff going on in your mind, okay? And we've got the Eight of Cups. That's you walking away from something that has hurt you. So whatever's gone on, that situation seems to be ending. You seem to be moving on from it. And we've got the Judgment card. You seem to be moving on to a new phase, okay, Aries? So you're leaving something that's hurt you. You're leaving something that's sort of caused spilt emotions, okay? So it's a very sort of emotional reading for you this month. And you've got the Five of Wands. That's a bit of a struggle. So even though we're leaving something behind, something's been a bit of a struggle. Could be a bit of a struggle, this new phase. Just because you might be thinking, oh, typical, we're leaving something behind and then we're moving on to a struggle. But obviously when you start anything new, so any new phase that you're moving on to, there's some sort of new little struggle that you need to overcome. But I don't think it's major, because look what you've got next. The Nine of Wands, getting everything in a row, okay? So there's a little bit of organisation. You've got some feelings going on where you felt that you've been pushed on the outside, to do with this Devil card, whatever the devil will be for you, whether it's a person, whether it's work, whether it's a habit. There's been something that's been pushing you out. You want to get closer. That's what you're aiming for. You've got lots of ideas, lots of thoughts going on. It does mean leaving something behind. You're moving on to a new phase. You may have a little bit of a struggle getting this going, but you are getting everything in a row and everything organised. And that's, again, another card, the Five of Cups there, signifying that you're leaving something behind. And even though there's been some spilt emotions, there's still something left. And that's just reminding you not to sort of sit and think, oh, I've had to leave this behind, or I've had to walk away from that. This has changed, that has changed. When there are changes, and we don't like things changing and things being different, but you haven't lost everything, okay, Aries? That card is reminding you that yes, there's something you've had to leave behind, but you still have two cups standing, okay? And this isn't the end of everything. This isn't the end of whatever it is that's changed. There's still something there, okay? Aries, let's have a look at Angel and Saints cards. And we've got Look Deeper. She's put her hands in the water. We're talking about emotions again. So look deeper. Perhaps that's telling you to look deeper inside yourself. Sometimes, Aries, I don't want to say that you're not, you are passionate, you are sort of motivated, but sometimes you may come across as someone that doesn't really care. You may come across as someone who can be a bit arrogant. So perhaps this is you now looking at emotions, okay, because it's telling you to look deeper. This reading is all about emotions. We've got a lot of cups, and she's got her hands there in the water, in the emotions, and it's like, don't be afraid to sit and talk about your emotions, Aries. It doesn't make you any less of a person to sit and talk about emotions, and if this is a man, sometimes men don't like to talk about things like that, but talk about your feelings. Talk about how something has made you feel, okay? We know here you've been feeling pushed out. You've been feeling on the outside. So don't be afraid to tell that person, to tell that devil how they've made you feel, okay? Now these are guide cards. And let's have a look what the guide cards have to say for Aries for March 2021. Invention. Creativity guides. Now we talked earlier, the card that came out at the beginning was the King of Cups, and I said that he was creativity and balance, and we've talked about the balance and the emotions and how you need to kind of sort all those out. And now we're moving on to the creativity part of the King of Cups. So you had this card out in the very beginning, talking about creativity, and in order to keep your emotions in check and keep that balance, I feel you need to be creative, Aries. Okay, you've got a blank canvas here, so you need to start creating, should I say, Aries, and get those creative flows going, because now's the time, and it will help you with the balance with your emotions. Okay, Aries, you need to reclaim your power, and your power's probably being drained by this Devil card. It's being drained by your emotions and whatever's going on with you this month. You need to reclaim your power. So let's have a look at love and relationships now. Remember, if you like these readings, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and remember, I'll put links in the description below for the books, which are now available on Amazon. For some of you, some of this reading may have already resonated in the love life area. But for those of you that don't, we'll pull some cards to do with your love life, and we'll see what's coming up. And for those of you who are single, then hopefully there will be some indication as to what's coming up in your love life. Okay, we're going to pull another one because it doesn't seem to want to jump out. Oh dear, look what we've got. Not only have we got engagement, Aries, but we've got wedding as well. Now look at those two cards to come out. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, we did have here about the Two of Cups and getting closer with somebody, and that seems to be happening. And then wedding. This situation involves marriage. So for those of you in a relationship, it looks like there may be this getting closer and coming together, possibly involving engagement or wedding, or if not, some sort of extra commitment, okay, that you two will possibly make together. And for those of you who are single, well, if engagement and wedding are on the cards for those who are together, then hopefully I would have thought that there's some sort of coming together for people who are single, that it's possible there may be a possible meeting of someone and a getting closer with somebody, because we've got this commitment and this coming together and this closeness here, and we've got this Two of Cups there. Okay, Aries, I hope you've enjoyed your reading. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.